The Wii is one of Nintendo's most innovative consoles to this day. The Wii was released on November 19th, 2006. Almost 10 years ago, Nintendo influenced the gaming market with the Wii. With games like Wii Sports, Mario Kart, and Smash, it's no wonder why Nintendo has sold millions of Wiis. What's up, ladies and gentlemen, Dre? The name's Ace, and welcome to another of my top 10s. Today we're going to be doing top 10 Wii games. Rules are no remakes and only one game per series is allowed. With that out of the way, let's jump into this list. Kicking off this list, we have Rhythm Heaven Fever at number 10. This is the second Rhythm Heaven game to be released outside of Japan. Judging from the title of the game, you can see that this game will involve rhythm, in the form of fun, catchy minigames, like this one, and this one. Rhythm Heaven hooks players in by encouraging you to get the highest score you can. When you first play a minigame, you'll be pretty terrible at it, but once you keep on playing the game, you'll find your sense of rhythm. I always got an incredible sense of accomplishment when I was at least decent at the minigames because man, some of these minigames are really difficult. Even though Rhythm Heaven Fever lacks content, the addition of getting the highest score makes up for that. Coming right back at ya at number 9 is Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Kirby's Epic Yarn, which was also on the Wii, was criticized for being too easy. Kirby's Return to Dreamland fixed that problem. Well, kinda, you can at least die in the game. Playing alone is fun and all. However, playing the game with friends is the way to go. Play as Kirby, Meta Knight, King Dedede, or my favorite, Walla D. I really enjoyed the level design for the game, specifically the boss battles. Taking them down with your pals is a thrilling experience. All your classic power-ups are here, from sword, cutter, to fire, but there's some new ones too, like water and leaf. There are also ultimate versions of these power-ups, which allow Kirby to have extremely overpowered versions of these power-ups. It's amazingly satisfying destroying enemies with these power-ups. My only gripe is that only one person can get this power-up, so basically the rest of your friends are there to just watch. Nintendo learned from Epic Yarn and gave Kirby fans an amazing game on the Wii.
You don't say.
Are you familiar with any yoga positions?
Like, downward dog?
The dog can do all sorts of things. So can the cobra, the rabbit.
Cobra? Rabbit? Like, together? Oh, hold on. Oh, yeah!
Arriving at number 8 is No More Heroes 2. This game was the number 1 on my top 10 underrated Wii games, so you guys should click here to check it out. Anyways, No More Heroes 2 is a hidden gem in the Wii's library. The amount of hilariously inappropriate scenes in this game is awesome. This hack and slash has you killing grunts with your beam katana. Where this game really shines is the boss battles. You can't just swing the Wii remote around and expect to win. You have to watch for patterns and see when the enemy is open for attack. The cutscenes after you defeat the boss are extremely entertaining and gruesome. If you're looking for a mature title on the Wii that's fun, look no further than No More Heroes 2. Smashing its way at number 7 is Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Okay, I know Brawl gets a lot of hate, but we can't deny that Brawl was at least a decent game. It introduced new characters to the roster, such as Ice Climbers, Lucas, Olimar, and we can't forget for the first time in Smash history, third-party characters in the game such as Sonic and Snake. What Brawl lacked was the tech that allowed Melee to be a fast-paced fighting game. Also, slipping is a really dumb mechanic, and I'm glad Smash 4 doesn't have it. However, despite all these negative comments about Brawl, Brawl is just pure fun, and that's what it all comes down to. Dashing its way to number 6 is Sonic Colors. Lately, Sonic 3D games have been terrible, but Sonic Colors defies that. It's not amazing, but pretty good. In Sonic Colors, you have to save these aliens from Eggman. The twist is, these aliens give Sonic really cool abilities. For example, Drill lets Sonic dig through the dirt, or Rocket, which lets Sonic fly super high. The real incredible thing about these power-ups is that the game makes it feel supernatural and barely interrupts the flow of the game. Levels are designed with these power-ups in mind, so you can still go Sonic speed, and it's really enjoyable. The music in the game is on point and adds to the game's overall presentation. Sonic Colors may not be the best Sonic 3D game, but it ain't bad. Slaying its way to number 5 is Monster Hunter Tri. This game pushed the Wii to its limit. The game looks so incredibly amazing. It's the first Monster Hunter on the Nintendo console, and ultimately the game that hooked me into the series. Online was smooth as butter, and keep in mind this was on the Wii. Hunting with friends is the way to go when playing. Working together to take down ginormous monsters is extremely satisfying. There is no level up system in Monster Hunter. Instead, you improve your equipment. You do this by slaying monsters for their parts. Weapons and armor require certain parts from certain monsters. Repeatedly hunting a monster allows you to memorize the patterns they have and when to attack and when to dodge. Monster Hunter Tri is a fantastic game on the Wii. Unfortunately, if you buy it now, you can't play it online because the servers have been shut down. Instead, why don't you get it for the Wii U or the 3DS? Sprinting its way to number 4 is Wii Sports. This game is what defined the Wii experience. Everyone and their grandmas are able to enjoy this game. Wii Sports has 5 sports you can play from boxing, golf, bowling, baseball, and tennis. All these sports utilize the Wii Remote spectacularly. Some of you may be wondering why Wii Sports and not Wii Sports Resort. Well, Wii Sports Resort did have better motion controls. However, the sports in Wii Sports Resort weren't as fun as the original. Nothing on Wii Sports Resort compares to the amount of fun I had playing boxing, bowling, tennis with all my friends. 20 years from now, Wii Sports will be looked back on as a classic. Finishing at third is none other than Mario Kart Wii. Mario Kart has always been the go-to game if you just want to have some fun. This time you can play online with 7 other players. Playing online, I experienced little to no lag at all. That's insane because the Wii has a reputation for crappy online. Bikes were introduced in Mario Kart Wii. I actually prefer bikes because they're super good handling, which allows me to drift through tight corners. In my honest opinion, I believe Mario Kart Wii is better than Mario Kart 8. You know why? Because the Wii version has an actual battle mode. Playing Balloon Battle online was a fantastic experience. Sniping enemies with Koopa shells or stealing their balloons, it just all felt right. Mario Kart Wii to this day stands as one of the best games the series has to offer. Slashing its way at number 2 is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Even though Skyward Sword was criticized heavily for its use of motion controls, I actually believe those same motion controls are what make the game shine. Skyward Sword's story is revolved around it being the origin story of the series. The main force that drives the game's story is the relationship between Link and Zelda. They actually have a visible relationship. Zelda flirts with Link multiple times. Link, well, he doesn't say much, but damn does he look extremely pissed off when he sees Zelda in trouble. This not only drives the story, but it makes it more entertaining to play through. I've never wanted to save Zelda so much in a Zelda game as much as Skyward Sword. Moving on to the game's criticized controls, people hated that they were forced to play with the motion controls. They argued that the Wii Remote wasn't precise enough when capturing movements, which is true but only a few dozen times. I actually like the feeling of swinging my Wii Remote and hitting foes who think they can take my waifu Zelda away from me. If you own a Wii or a Wii U, you should get this game because Zelda is best waifu. Sorry, Rem. We've went through 9 games so far, all of which were amazing games, but nothing can top my number 1 pick for the best Wii game of all time. Taking first place at number 1 is Mario Galaxy. Pretty sure you all expected this one, since both Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 are highly regarded. I chose 1 over 2 because I just like the level design of 1 just a bit more, and I like Mario Galaxy's hub world better. Mario Galaxy looks stunningly amazing on the Wii. Seriously, the Wii was pushed to its limit in this game. I've always enjoyed 3D Mario games over 2D because I always like the freedom that Mario 3D games give you. Plus the environments are always fun to explore and walk around. There are also new power-ups in the game such as Rock, Boo, and Spring. They're all really fun to use, but personally nothing beats using the good old Fire Flower. From visuals to levels to power-ups, Mario Galaxy manages to nail them all, and is the definition of a stellar game. Well guys, that ends my top 10 Wii games of all time. Sorry for the inconsistencies this past couple of weeks. College is eating up all my free time. But I know it's not an excuse to stop doing what I love, which is making videos for you all. If you have any top 5s or 10s you want me to do, leave it down in the comment section down below. Also, some really good news, we just hit 300 subs this week, and I'm really thankful for y'all. Expect a thank you video coming soon. Anyways guys, if you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. This is Ace, and have a stellar day.